Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Billings Wolves Dynasty as we will be taking on Northern Illinois in the Hawaii Bowl. This is going to be the first time in this dynasty that Billings has made it to a bowl game, and this bowl game has huge ramifications in this one. If we win this game, we are most likely to be moving up a star level. If we end up losing this game, we are most likely going to stay at the star level we are at. And this is going to be a challenge because we are going to be facing off against a fairly decent Northern Illinois team. They have some players on their team and have taken them all the way to the Conference USA Championship game. They've got some fantastic wide receivers, great offensive line, great defensive line, but were unable to win that conference championship game, which keeps them in Tier 3. But their only team that they lost to this year is Utah State and Wake Forest. And that Wake Forest game is a team that is qualified for Tier 1, and they kept up with them. This is not going to be a game that we can take lightly at all. This is going to be a challenging game, and we are going to need it if we are going to try and increase our team prestige and move up a star level. We need that star level to help with our recruiting so that we can be at 2 stars instead of 1 star, and we can go after more guys and go get the better guys that we can get in our region. As I said, this is a very decent team. James Esther is going to be a challenge up front. He is fantastic on that defensive line and really the spearhead of this defense. Good news for us is that we are going to be getting Jaron Walter back in this game. We have sat him out enough weeks that he is able to recover from his injury on that last week of the season, and we will get this game going as we will be taking on the runner-ups in Tier 3 in the Conference USA versus us, fighting for a chance to increase our team prestige and to advance our team in the future. So Northern Illinois lost the toss, and we have elected to defer to the second half, and we will get the first bowl game of the Billings Dynasty going as Whaley is going to take this one back, and he's going to take a good return on that one, taking it back 34 yards, setting up Northern Illinois in fantastic field position to start their first drive. So now we've got Lynch. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got plenty of time there, but nobody open, and he's just going to dump that one down to Messiah Travis for a 2-yard gain. Very good coverage on the play for our defense. Lynch again, he's got nobody to throw the ball to, and he's just going to dump that one off to Messiah Travis again for 2 yards, setting up a 3rd down and long. Very good start for this game for our defense. Now we've got Lynch back to pass. He's going to toss that one to Whaley, and he's going to come up just short. Harrison Whaley not able to reach that ball across the 1st down, and that will result in a Northern Illinois punt. And now our offense gets a chance to start this game, and it is going to start with a Jaron Walter swing pass that is going for no gain on that play. We're going to hurry up to the line here and try and utilize our strengths in the offensive side to get them tired, because the defense is a strong suit for the Northern Illinois, and we will get Dwayne Novak the ball, and he will take that one for 5 yards, setting up a 3rd down and medium. We've got Strickland back to pass, and he's going to find a wide open Corey Young on that one. That is a great pass from him on that pass, 18-yard completion, and we are moving. 1st down and 10 as we hurry up to the line. Timothy Strickland is going to hand that one off to Jaron Walter, and he will find just a little bit of space there, picking up 4 yards on the play. Decent blocking from our offensive line up front. Timmy Woods creating that hole just enough on that one. Timothy Strickland, he's going to drop back to pass. He's got no one open on that one, and the pocket collapses as James Esther is going to get into the backfield. He's somebody we said to keep an eye on, and he has got his first sack of the day. Jaron Walter is going to receive that screen pass, and that's going nowhere. That drive is going to stall, and that is going to result in a Billings punt as we give that ball back to Northern Illinois. And that's going to be a shanked punt on that one. Osborne is going to kick that one out of bounds, and that is going to give Northern Illinois the ball in fantastic field position after the punt of what it could be. So now we've got Lynch, and he's going to find Cole Tucker open on the slant route. He'll gain 20 yards on the play, moving them into Billings territory. Harrison Whately receiving the draw on that one, and that is going to be a 7-yard pickup from him. We are not very good at controlling for the draws, but we are great at the defense. Oh my goodness, and Harrison Whaley's wide open. He's going to receive a block on that one, and he's going to take that one into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown. Out of nowhere, Northern Illinois is going to find the end zone after fantastic defense from both teams. Harrison Whaley, that is great blocking. They caught the Billings Wolves in a bad defensive front, and that one is going to take that one to the end zone. 7-0 for Northern Illinois. And now Jaron Walter will take that one out, and he will take that one 21 yards as he gets just around to that 25-yard line. So now Timothy Strickland on second down. He's going to be sacked. That's James Esther again. He's getting into the backfield. That's an 86 overall defensive tackle, one of the better defensive tackles we've faced all year, and he beats Teamy Woods right off the gate and giving us no time. That's going to set up another third down and forever. Timothy Strickland's going to go drop back to pass. He's going to run out of time again, as that is James Esther again with his third sack already. It's just the first quarter, and he has owned our offensive line. Our senior-led offensive line, he has taken control over. Cole Tucker is going to pick up 8 yards on that first down play from Northern Illinois after we pump the ball to them. And now they get Travion Rudolph involved, their best player on their team, involved on that play. Justin Lynch is going to toss that one out to Travion Rudolph, and he's going to pick up a nice block as he goes and picks up 18 yards on that first down play. Out of the flex bone here, they're going to toss this one out to Harrison Whaley, and he's going to fumble it as he tries to hurdle, and Marcus Owens is going to pick that one up. He'll take that one, and we will start the next drive from our 5-yard line, but that is going to be a stop for the Wolves. That's a big-time stop. Our defense is always making big plays when our offense has struggled all year. This is something our defense does, is they keep us in games. First down and 10 here for the Wolves from their own 4-yard line. Dwayne Novak is going to keep that one. He'll pick up, nice pickup on that one for 6 yards as we create just a little space for us to work with. Second down and 4. Timothy Strickland's going to fake the handoff on that one and is going to get cut up from the left tackle. Ball on that one, and that is going to be a gain of 2 on the play. Third down and 2 for the Wolves, and that's going to be a fumble. Dwayne Novak is not going to catch the pitch, and that is going backwards. We'll lose 5, and we will now have to punt the ball back to the Huskies as they will start again in fantastic field position, but it is going to be quickly stopped. That's the Billings rush defense owning the game. Marcus Owens is going to be credited with that tackle for a loss. They'll lose 2 and nowhere gone. Third down and 12. Screen plays going nowhere. You can't do screens with Dallas DeLoach on the defense. That is going to be a punt from Northern Illinois. And that one looks like it's going to just go straight into the back of the end zone. Terrence Brothers not knowing if he should pick it up or not. That is a good decision from him to let that one bounce into the end zone as we will start from our own 20-yard line instead of inside our 20. Jaron Walter, he'll pick up 2 yards on his second rush of the game. They have been shutting down our rush game so far in this game. And now Corey Young's going to open that up, and he's going to take this one for a big gain, 29 yards into Northern Illinois territory. We needed some positivity from our offense, and we got it on that play. Corey Young making plays. Timothy Strickland going to hand that ball off to Jaron Walter after Corey Young goes in motion, and we'll pick up 4 yards on that play. So now we'll hurry up to the line, same formation, and now Corey Young moving in motion. He'll come into the backfield, and that is going to be picked off. That is going to be straight picked off. Gandy read the play. Timothy Strickland last one to make the play, and he's not going to make the tackle. That's going to be a touchdown for the Huskies as Jordan Gandy read this play all the way from the beginning and took this one to the house, as that is going to open the game up for Northern Illinois. We were driving. That's going to be a big play for them. Now we need to try and respond after that big time mistake. Timothy Strickland going to keep this one, and that is going to be quickly wrapped up. He'll lose 2 yards on that play. CJ Brown making the stop. So now we're looking at 3rd down and 13. Timothy Strickland back to pass. He's got nowhere to go, and he's just going to toss this one out, but they're going to rule him inside the tackle box. That's going to be intentional grounding, and now we are punting out of our own end zone to the Huskies. Our offense has been struggling today so far. We have not really been able to get anything going other than those big chunk plays. Now Travion Rudolph is going to take this one from the Billings side of the field and will increase field position for them after that punt return. Now Lynch is going to drop back to pass, and he is going to be sacked. Justin Lynch is going to be sacked by Khalid Cook, and now he has tied the school record for sacks on a season with 14. What a step up from him for this year, picking up 14 sacks. Fantastic play from Khalid Cook. I don't know what we would do without him. Justin Lynch, all the time in the world, and is going to be knocked down. That's Carlos Lee. He's going to knock that one down. And now, after a difficult field position for the defense, we will now get it back. And starting from our own 2-yard line, Jaron Walter giving us the space we need. That's 18 yards. Fantastic blocking from the offensive line as we continue to try and move this ball down the field. Swing pass here for Jaron Walter, and he is going to pick up minimal yards on that one, but that is still a nice 4-yard gain. Antoine Foreman moving into motion, and now James Esther is going to be in the backfield again. He beats Zach Poe on that one and is going to lead to a sack. He doesn't get credited with the sack, but he creates the pressure that creates that sack. Now we're looking at another 3rd down and long after Northern Illinois uses their first timeout, and that's going to be knocked down as we are again stopped on 3rd down. Northern Illinois is going to get the ball back with fantastic field position again. We need to flip the field, and that is going to be a drop. Very important drop from the defense on that one. Now we're looking at 3rd down and 2. And Justin Lynch is going to keep this one and is just going to reach the 1st down yard line on that one as Harris on that one is unable to make the stop. And now Travion Rudolph wide open. Vince Riley does not track him. How do you lose the best player on the field? That's a 31-yard gain. If that was a better pass, that's a touchdown easy. But instead it is now 1st down and goal. Dallas Deloach blitzing up, then we send the house. Justin Lynch, no time on that one. That's going to be a sack from Michael Hall as we use our first timeout to try and preserve some time. So now Justin Lynch is going to keep this one. Michael Hall again in the backfield, making the stop. That's wide open space. If he does not make that tackle, we'll use our second timeout. 51 seconds left in the half. Justin Lynch, empty backfield. He'll drop back to pass, and he will get that ball knocked down from Dallas DeLoach, as that is a fantastic defensive stop, forcing a field goal on that after the fantastic catch from Travion Rudolph. Unfortunately, he doesn't get into the end zone, but fortunately for us, that only leads to 3 points after being stuck on the 1 yard line. So now we'll kick this. They will kick this ball off to us. Jaron Walter is going to return this one. They are keeping that one away from Terrence Brothers, and now Jaron Walter will return that one to the 20 after 25 yards on that one. This has been a huge struggle for our offense. Hopefully we're able to do something in these last 40 seconds before we hit halftime. 5 sacks is unheard of for our team. Timothy Strickland back to pass. He'll find Sheldon Carey, and he'll drop the ball. He'll drop the ball, and now Northern Illinois picks it up. What a disaster. What a disaster this half has been. The rainy Hawaii football, Sheldon Carey, usually fantastic hands, is going to fumble it, and now Northern Illinois has another chance to go up by more. We need to force a field goal here. Going down at half, 24-0 would be devastating. And now Tucker's going to find some wide open space. He'll pick up 17 yards on that little tunnel screen. 30 seconds left. Both teams with 1 timeout. They'll hurry up to the line. Justin Lynch back to pass. He's got some time. He will just take this one himself, and that's going to be a first down. Very good rush from him. 15 yards. He found the open space, and he took it. 23 seconds to go. Northern Illinois still with the timeout. This is not looking like good offensive defensive alignment, and we will call our final timeout. Very good decision from the coach on that one, as we were all out of sorts. Justin Lynch will pitch this one off to Harrison Whaley, and we will force him out of bounds. Carlos Lee is going to make that stop. 18 seconds left, 2nd down and goal. Need a stop here. Justin Lynch is going to keep this one. That's Michael Hall. He'll make the stop. 2-yard gain from him. Clock is now ticking. Northern Illinois not using their timeout. 3rd down and goal. They may not even get any points here. Justin Lynch back to pass. He's going to keep this one, and it's going to be sacked. But they will still have a second left. But that is fantastic defense from the Wolves, forcing another field goal attempt. And this game will go 20-0 at halftime. This game could be completely different if our defense did not step up the way they have stepped up. Northern Illinois' average starting point in that first half was pretty much their own 40-yard line because of the terrible field position that we have had all this entire game. We have not been able to really do anything all game. We haven't been able to run the ball. We haven't been able to pass the ball. We've turned the ball over way too many times. Man, we have been struggling all game. Our offense needs to step up. This is for a team prestige point. We have to win this game after losing to Fresno State in that last game of the season. Let's go and turn it around. Let's see what our offense can do. So after deferring, we will be getting the ball in this second half. Jaron Walter taking it from the goal line. He is going to take that one back to the 25-yard line, and we will start with one of the better field positions we've had all game. Timothy Strickland handing that ball off to Dwayne Novak. He'll find the space. 7-yard pickup from him as he cuts that one back into the open hole. Very good pickup on first down. 3rd down and inches. Jaron Walter is going to just pick it up. Yes, he will pick it up. 1-yard gain from him. That's all we needed on that one. Very tough sledding so far on the rushing game. Timothy Strickland back to pass, and that's going to be no time again. Who else But that one is going to be Demond Taylor Jr., not James Esther, going to pick that one up. Another defensive tackle sack. Corey Young's going to hold that one, bring that one in on third down. Big time reception from him. We needed it. Second down and 9 here. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Timothy Strickland faking that to Jaron Walter. Corey Young's open. He'll take this one to the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Wolves. What a play from this Billings offense. We have not been able to do anything all game. We've been tough sledding on the run. We have been short passing all game because of the pressure. A play action pass and Corey Young up the seam, taking that one all the way to the end zone. This play action was huge, bringing that safety up to defend the run, keep giving Corey Young that open space to take that one to the end zone. And now Justin Lynch is going to have his receiver drop the pass on that one. Second down and 10. We will move to third down and 10. Justin Lynch back to pass. That's going to be going nowhere. And that is going to be a Khalid Cook sack. That's the school record right there. 15 sacks on the year. What a year Khalid Cook has had. And that couldn't have come even at a better time, as that was third down, and now Northern Illinois will punt this ball back to us. Terrence Brothers back to return this one. They have to kick that one, and now he beats the first man, and we move into Northern Illinois territory. Probably the best starting position we've had all game. Into Northern Illinois territory already. 45 yards to go to the end zone. Timothy Strickland is going to beat the first man, and will finally push that one off to Jaron Walter as he picks up 8 yards on that triple option play. We'll hurry to the line because we need to extend the game. We need more possessions. We need more plays. Jaron Walter receiving that handoff. He will take that one 13 yards. Very good pickup. We've got him on their heels right now. We've got some momentum after a fantastic pass and a great defensive stop. Corey Young moving in motion. Timothy Strickland back to pass, and will find Antoine Foreman as he goes on and picks up the first down after that 13-yard reception. Again, we'll hurry up to the line. First down and 10 for us. Clock ticking down. We're losing time here. Timothy Strickland, he will find Jaron Walter on the screen, and he will just lose some footing on that one and will only pick up 5 yards on the screen pass. Third down and 3 here for the Wolves. Corey Young receiving that handoff, and that is going to be shut down. That's something that Northern Illinois has done all day, is shut down the run. But we want points. We want more. We are going for it. Fourth down and 3. Timothy Strickland back to pass. He'll throw it short to Jaron Walter, and he will just get across the first down yard line. We still had a chance to get that first down, and we got it. First down and goal. Hurrying up to the line. We've got Jaron Walter receiving that one, and James Esther is going to clog that hole, and we will not get into the end zone. Second down and goal. Again, hurrying up to the line. Third quarter winding down. And we will hand that one off to Jaron Walter, and this time the offensive line getting a nice push on that one, and we will take that one to the end zone for the touchdown. It is now a 6-point game. Big time third quarter from our team. Harrison Whaley taking this one 1 yard deep, and that is fantastic coverage on that one as we stuff him short. And on top of that, we're going to get a clipping call. That's going to give Northern Illinois their worst field position they've had all day. Starting from their own 12-yard line. Second down and 10. Justin Lynch is going to drop back to pass, and that's going to be another drop. Fantastic stop again. Third down and 10. We need more stop here. We need the stop. We'll bring a rush, and Justin Lynch will just toss that one up, and Herbert Noel will knock that one down. Fourth down and 10. Another defensive stop. They are negative 9 yards so far in this half. Fantastic defense so far in this game. Corey Young will keep that one and going nowhere on that one. We now move into the fourth quarter. This is do or die moments. Dwayne Novak, he'll get a nice block and he will break that one up the sideline and will step out of bounds, but not before picking up 15 yards on that play. Second down and 10. Jaron Walter is going nowhere. James Esther eats him up. And not James Esther, that's Damon Taylor. James Esther has been such a force. He seems like he's always everywhere. Antoine Foreman moving in motion. We're going to send a blocker. Keep Dwayne Novak in the back. Timothy Strickland, he's got no time. And we'll just toss that one out after retreating into the backfield. And that will be a stop from Northern Illinois. We are looking to pin them deep on this one. As Osborne will punt this one, trying to get a little bit of backspin and will not get it. And they will start from their own 20-yard line. Need some stops here. Justin Lynch, he'll drop back to pass. He's got plenty of time, finding nobody. Khalid Cook adding to his total. He'll get his third sack on the day. That's 16 from the year, solidifying himself. They are sitting at negative 12 yards so far in this half. Out of the flex bone, wasting some time. Justin Lynch, he'll drop back to pass. He'll find no space and will go and pick up the first down. That's 13 yards on the play. They have only one positive yard in this half so far. And now Harrison Whaley, he's going nowhere. Vince Riley coming up, making the stop on that one. Big time stop. Everybody coming up. Third down and 10. Justin Lynch, he'll drop back to pass and will toss this one over his wide receiver's head. That is going to result in another Northern Illinois punt. One positive yard from offense in this second half for Northern Illinois. Terrence Brothers is going to get another chance to return, and that's going nowhere. 4-yard return from him. The blocking just wasn't there. 4.5 minutes to go in this game. We're down 6. We need some offense. Our defense has done their job. We need the offense. And this again going nowhere. Nick Ratton is going to be in the backfield, forcing another loss on a run play. Third down and long. Timothy Strickland back to pass, and we'll just dump that one down to Sheldon Carey. He kind of makes a move on that one, but is unable to pick up the first down. Now we've got some decisions to make. Do we go for it, or do we trust our defense? We're going to trust our defense. They've only allowed one positive yard of offense so far. And again, another stop. That's Jamin Barrett, the big man. He's going to make the tackle for a loss. Back to 0 positive yards in this half. Oh, and that's going to be a good hard count as Kalichi Nolan is going to jump offside, giving them a free 5 yards. Justin Lynch, he'll drop back to pass on a screen play, and that's going nowhere. That's going to be a stop. Dallas DeLoach was ready, forcing the incomplete pass on the play. Justin Lynch back to pass again. Deep drop from him, and he will toss that one out. Dallas DeLoach coming up and then making a play. What a stop from the defense. We trusted them for a reason. 0 yards this half from this defense. What a step up from both sides of the ball. Our offense, 14 points. They've dominated in this half. And our defense has continued to kill it. We've got 3 timeouts in this game. 1.5 minutes. We need a touchdown to win the game. Timothy Strickland, he'll drop back to pass. He's got nowhere to go. The pressure's coming in on him, and he will find some space. Man-to-man defense allows him to get open and use his legs. And now we are into Northern Illinois territory. Slide protection and keeping Jaron Walter in the backfield. We'll toss this one out to Brady Ferguson as he picks up 8 yards and will be credited with stepping out of bounds, stopping the clock. We do have 3 timeouts. We still have the ability to run the ball and move our offense like normal. Corey Young is going to bounce this one outside. He'll find just enough space, and he also will fall out of bounds but not before picking up the first down and 7 yards on that play. Slowly moving the ball down the field. Timothy Strickland is back to pass. He's going to find Brady Ferguson up the middle. He'll pick up a first down. That's 11 yards pickup from Brady Ferguson as we get our very good tight end involved in the offense on that one. 55 seconds. Timothy Strickland back to pass. That is going to be, C.J. Brown is going to drop the pick. And that is lucky from Timothy Strickland on that one. 2nd down and 10. He's back to pass. He's going to find Sheldon Carey, and he's going to be brought down and will result in a 3rd and 1 as we use our first of 3 timeouts. 3rd down and 1. This is a big play here. Timmy Wood with a fantastic block on that one to get the blitzer and getting the open space for Jaron Walter to pick up that first down. 30 seconds to go. That's going nowhere. Jaron Walter with the screenplay going absolutely nowhere. We'll have to use our 2nd timeout. 26 seconds left in this game. We do have the 1 timeout, and Jaron Walter will keep this one. Good cut on that one. He'll pick up 12 yards on the play. Clock is now ticking. We're not using our timeout on 3rd down and 2. The clock is still ticking. We're down to 10 seconds. We need to get this play off. Down to 8. Timothy Strickland back to pass. He'll find Antoine Foreman, and he will get into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Wolves. We're an extra point away from winning this game. 5 seconds to go. Who would have thought that this game would be turning out the way that it has? Demetrius Mathis is going to be iced, and he will put that one through the uprights, and that is going to give us the lead and possibly the win. We're a kickoff away from winning this game. We'll kick it deep. Harrison Whaley. Nope, that's Travion Rudolph going to take this one back. He's got some open space, but we're going to keep him in the middle, and that's going to be it. We win this one. 31-yard return going nowhere, and that uses up all 5 seconds that they had. What a comeback win. That is, and I can't believe how well we played in that second half. This for sure is the play of the game. Tons of momentum on this one. We were not getting anything going in this game up to that point. Our offense was struggling. We couldn't run the ball. James Esther made any deep pass difficult. And our defense 100% stepped up in this game. We rode our defense all year. Our defense kept us in so many games. It's fantastic what we were able to do. Our defensive line was huge to control the rushing game in this game and all year. Khalid Cook, Kalichi Nolan, Jamin Barrett have been fantastic. We'll be losing Khalid Cook and Kalichi Nolan, which will be very difficult to replace. But we're basically keeping every other starter. We should still be really good next year. But this was a fantastic year, a step up. Who would have thought? Almost being relegated to Tier 3 from last year, to playing in a bowl game, to winning. Man, we struggled in that first half, but didn't allow a single yard in that second half. I don't know if our defense has ever played as well as they did in that second half. Our offense did exactly what we needed. I had complete confidence in our offense in this last drive that we had. I knew that if we just moved the ball down the field, just very quickly, nice and calmly, we were going to win that game. We had shown time and time again that we could move the ball down the field if we wanted to, and we did it. What a win for us. What a second half from the Wolves in that one. We kept us in the game. They are the studs. Khalid Cook, probably the defensive MVP that we had all year. 16 sacks all by himself this year. What a result. What a season for us. So we're going to look at these bowl results. Alaska not able to beat ECU in that one, and we're just quickly going to run through these bowl results as we talk about what this season has meant. So we are looking at hopefully getting a 2-star. Having 1 star is in recruiting is completely restricting and really difficult for us to be able to try and create any positive momentum going into the next year. Getting a 2-star would be massive for us, especially losing as many guys as we're going to lose on our depth positions. So hopefully we get that 2-star after that win. We should. Looking at the Rose Bowl, Wake Forest is going to beat Kansas in that close one. Wisconsin taking down Miami, Ohio. Miami beating Utah, and Ohio State again demolishing. They were probably one of the best teams. If Penn State, they had the perfect strategy all year. And Penn State is going to continue that perfect strategy all the way to a national championship victory for them as they score late to win that game. 46 seconds left to go and win it. This time, Oregon was able to do something. Ohio State wasn't able to do much in that conference championship game. But Oregon did play well, but Oregon's defense really let them down in that one. So now looking at the end of the season, we are looking ahead. Timothy Strickland could have had a better year, but this was his freshman year. So we're going to be looking to see what kind of improvements he can make as he is fully going to take over the team this next year. Receiving, we expect our running backs to get a lot of catches. Dwayne Novak has shown that he can't catch the ball very well. So we're going to really rely on Jaron Walter to receive the ball. But that's kind of what our offense is. Our offense is very much a out of the backfield running back type of offense. And so we're going to really rely on our running backs. So we're not going to have a lot of wide receivers coming back next year. We have not been able to recruit very well in the wide receiver core. So we're going to struggle a little bit there. But with Jared Walter in the backfield, our offense can roll. We've been able to do really well with Jared Walter in the backfield. Dwayne Novak just by himself, our offense rolls really well with 2 running backs in the backfield. Khalid Cook, what a step up from him. I can't believe how awesome Khalid Cook has been. It's going to be Jamin Barrett's off defensive line coming up this next year. He is going to have to make another step up, just like Khalid Cook did. Jamin Barrett has played awesome. Don't get me wrong on that one. He has been awesome. But it is his turn to step up. He's an 82 overall right now. He's a sophomore, so he could become one of the best defensive linemen in Billings history if he really wanted to. We're going to keep our entire defense as well. We're going to keep Marcus Owens, Dallas DeLoach if he doesn't declare for the NFL draft. He is eligible because he was redshirted. And Michael Hall, what a guy. 68 overall into the season. He didn't play like it. He was awesome. Joe Paris, he's going to be he's a freshman this year. He's going to continue to be there. Pierre Fawerda, he's been fantastic as that strong safety too. And Herbert Noel also back. Vince Riley, Carlos Lee. We're going to have some great corners coming up this next year. But that is going to end up being it for this year. If you've enjoyed this series, subscribe and like the videos to share so that you don't miss any more of the action. We are going to have an end of season wrap up and we will get right into the off season. Thank you so much for watching and we will see you then.